Hello, everyone. This is part two of discussing choosing your electives in PowerSchool. This is actually a tutorial for you and your teachers and your parents to use in order to make your elective selections. Normally, we do this paper pencil. However, with the pandemic and people being in different directions between cohorts and RVA, it's much easier to streamline this process using your PowerSchool account. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that now. First things first, you need to log into your PowerSchool account. Sixth graders, I know that you've been doing this in ELA to go ahead and check on your grades and stuff. So all of you should be familiar with your username and password by now. Please feel free to log into that. RVA students, if you're not familiar with your username and password for PowerSchool, please feel free to email me. My email information is at the end of this presentation, and I'll make sure that we get that information to you so you can register for your electives as well. Once you get to your home screen, on the left-hand side, you'll see that there are several different tabs that we can choose from. You're actually going to choose from the class registration tab that is right above my calendar. So it's second to the bottom. I've gone ahead and kind of circled it down there in yellow. Please feel free to click on that now, and that'll lead us to this page. This is your class registration page. You'll see it says, welcome to the Rossford Junior High School class registration system for 21-22. Here is where you will choose electives for 7th grade. And it also says, please refer to the junior high course catalog for course descriptions. Hopefully by the time you're watching this video, you have already received your course catalog and you have looked through that and kind of decided which electives you would like to take for next year. I'm hoping that we're at that point. So as you can see, we've got our requirements that are right here. And our requirements are courses that all 7th graders have to take. You right now don't need to do anything with the requirements. If you come over to here, you can see that there's a check mark already. I've already put those in for you. So just as a sneak peek, you can see that you're going to be taking physical education, STEM, AI, language arts, math, science, and social studies. So this year, your electives were computers and health. Next year, your electives are going to be PE and STEM. And all the other courses are ones that you've already had this year. So those are requirements, again, already taken care of. You don't need to do anything with those. But if you look down, you'll see that there's that electives selection right underneath there. It looks just like this. So with the elective selection, you're actually going to get to pick the courses you would like to take next year. So as we can see, we're going to come all the way over here to the end. See this pencil that we have? We're going to click on that red pencil. Or sorry, we're going to click on the pencil with the exclamation point next to it. That will go ahead and pull up this page. This is the box where you will mark the selections you would like for next year in 7th grade. Here are your choices. 7th and 8th grade female choir, 7th and 8th grade male choir, music, art 1, art 2, beginning band. If you've never done band before, you'd have to start here. Concert band, for those of you who were in beginning band this year, current events, introduction to theater, and language and world cultures. I'm not going to go through each of the descriptions, so hopefully you've gone through your course selection guide and you understand what each of the classes are. But I do want to point out some things to you on this page before you click on your courses. As you can see over here in credits, we have both 1 and 0.5. This lets us know how long the course is going to last for. So a 1 credit course is going to last the entire year. That means that a 0.5 course is going to last a half of a year. What we need to do is we need to choose electives that are going to add up to a certain number that will be able to fit into your schedule. The magic number for you is going to be 4. So you're going to be able to choose up to 4 courses that you can fit into your schedule for next year. Please note up here, as I said, please check the box next to the ones you want to participate. If you choose band and or choir, because that's an option for you, they will be scheduled before your other choices. That's really important for you to know. So if you decide that you want to be in band and or choir next year, I will select those and schedule those for you first, and then fill in your other elective choices after that. The reason is because those are all year long courses with Mr. Patulski, Mrs. Patulski, and Mr. Kelly, and they require a high level of commitment. So I want to make sure that that is a first priority for you on your scheduling page. So if you would like those courses, please feel free to check them, and I will make sure we schedule those first. Also take note that in this Art 2 class, in order for you to take Art 2, you must have taken Art 1 first. So if you did not take Art 1 as a 6th grade student this year, that means that if you want to take Art 2 as a 7th grader, you're going to need to click on Art 1 and Art 2. That way I can make sure in the fall that I schedule you for Art 1, and then in the spring I can schedule you for Art 2. Really, really important information in case that's an area of interest for you. You may select choir and band if you would like both of those. We have had students do that in the past. I'm able to kind of work with their schedules based on what other classes you have. So if that's something that interests you, please feel free. So down here, it says you will choose your electives by clicking the box on the course name and pick 4. So right underneath here, you can go ahead and click on each of those in the areas that you're interested in. Please choose 4 of them. And then when you're done with that, you are going to come down here and click the blue OK button. That will hold your elective choices that you made so far. We're not done yet. You're also going to need to add an alternative elective. That's just in case one of your first couple choices or maybe your third or fourth choice is full and I need to put you in a different one. So for that, we're going to come down here and where it says alternate elective choices, and it should say 7th grade, but it says 6th. You're going to come over here and you're going to click on this pencil just like you did up here for this elective category. And again, that exact same menu will pop up, except this time now it says alternate elective choices 7th grade. So please know that even though it looks the same, these are your alternates. So maybe, for example, you chose female choir, music, Art 1 and Art 2. That's great. Now you're going to have to choose 2 other ones, just in case for some reason one of the others is full and I couldn't get you in. So the same applies this time as it did for your regular elective choices. You are going to select 1 or 2 other electives. You don't have to choose 2 if there's not 2 that interest you, but at least choose one other one in case I have to go ahead and make that switch for you. And the same procedure as last time, you're going to go down here and click that blue OK button to make sure that that is saved in PowerSchool for me. You guys are doing a great job. We're almost done. After making all of your selections, they should show up in the main scheduling screen. Again, these are your requirements. We had gone over those at the very beginning. The elective choices, these were just some choices that I went ahead and put in. And then your alternate elective choices. And again, these are just some that I put in just to show as an example. You can tell if you've done everything correctly by the green check mark over here. If you see green check marks, that means you have completed the section appropriately and you don't need to do anything else. If you have a red exclamation point, then that means you may not have chosen as many things as you needed to, or you may have scheduled too many. So if you have a red exclamation point over here, please go back, click on that pencil again, and see if maybe you don't have enough choices or too many, and make those changes for that. Some of you will have a blue submit button down here. It looks just like the OK button, but it'll say submit on there. If you have one of those, please feel free to click on that to make sure that that'll also save your choices too. If you don't have one, that means you have an autosave, which means that right after you made your choices, it saved it to the page already for me. And you're all done. You just made your elective selections for next year. Thank you so much. Please make sure you log out of PowerSchool at this time. You will not find out your schedule until August. So even though we collect this information now in February, it takes me pretty much the rest of the school year and into the summer to kind of finalize those schedules for you. So this will not be something that you can hop on PowerSchool and check in the next couple of days to see what your schedule will be. It won't be there. It will go live in August, and then you'll be able to check it then. If you had difficulty with any kind of the scheduling today, please feel free to email me. Again, there is my email address, jlewis@rossfordschools.org. Parents, if for some reason you were not able to help your child select their electives or you weren't able to get on, please feel free again to email me and let me know, and I'm going to walk you through that. So thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it, and good luck for the rest of the school year. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.